Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, live stream. Welcome, I'm Figsy. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I'm a bit rusty. But I picked up like I think like 70 games today. It was pretty crazy, and then we've got like DVDs and TV series and Blu-rays and like music CDs and like a big stack of manuals. I got some really cool stuff, so I had to share it with you guys. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this. I also labeled it Q&A. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to throw them in chat, and I'll get through and answer them. I will answer every question. And if I don't get to it, maybe we'll do this again next week. And if you're watching this later on and you enjoy it, let me know, and I'll get to do more of these. I enjoy chatting with you guys, so yeah, it should be a bit of fun. So I've sort of put this into different systems. Um, some of it will be a bit mixed up, but yeah, I haven't really looked at it since I picked it up from the shop. It's gonna have stickers all over it and stuff. I guess we'll clean it up as we go. But there's some really, really cool stuff in here. Some of it's for my collection. Most of it's probably for eBay. One game I spent $80 on, which is for the collection. It was on my list, so that one's pretty exciting. Hey, y'all, what's up, man? All right, so we'll do PS2 first. Here we have Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. I think I've got this one. Yeah, I've got this one, so I'll be selling it. But it's complete, so I'm pretty happy with that. Can't see you, it's just a black screen. All right. Just let me know, guys. Let me fix this thing. I can see it, so it's definitely working. We just got a little bit of technical difficulties for a second. Alrighty, we are live. Let's go. Thanks for the heads up, guys. I don't know what happened. I'm using StreamYard. Um, I was going to use OBS, but I've been having trouble with OBS lately. So, yeah, what's up, Lulu Girl? What's up, Bold Fines? What's up, Yells? Congratulations on hitting 2,500 subs on YouTube, Bold Fines. If you guys haven't checked out Bold Fines' channel, he does pickups and stuff over in the UK, lots of eBay videos. It's really good content. He also does the Coffee Podcast, which I was a guest on last year. If you guys like seeing this type of stuff, definitely go check out his channel and drop a sub. Yeah, that first game I was talking about was Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Now pricing for everything. I spent like $330 today. It's sort of going to be hard to show what deals were what because I'm from so many different shops and I've moved everything into different genres. But basically, all the PS2 games were $2 each. So yeah, it was like $40 for all these PS2 games or $50 or something. Here we have Siphon Filter, the Amiga strain. I don't think I have this one, so it'll go in the collection. Hey Shadow, what's up, man? Hello, I have a question. Yeah, feel free to jump in. I'll try and answer it. So that's complete, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's got the registration card too, which is really cool. Hey, Bin Boot Sale Picking, what's up, man? Hope you guys had good sales. This is honestly, today's been awesome. This is the best day of sales I've had since like last year. We're at $930 for the day, so it's been really cool. So yeah, that's the second one. All right, we got a question. How many PS2 games does it take stacked on top of each other to be taller than you? That's a good question. I'm going to give you an actual answer. So they say it's 15 millimeters, so 1.5 centimeters. I'm like 177. So it'll take approximately 118 PS2 games stacked on top of each other. 119 to be taller than me. I'm not going to answer that, Andy. Here we have the Summoner. Needs a new case, unfortunately, but it's a horror game for $2, so you can't really go wrong. I think I've got this one. Yeah, I've got both of them, so I'm happy with that. It hasn't got a manual, so I wouldn't be keeping it. Thank you. I'm glad you told me. That's been bugging me for years. Yeah, you're welcome, Maddie. Can I ask one more question? Feel free. Hey, Dave, what's up, man? Dave, I've got some really cool games that you're going to enjoy in this, so yeah, stay tuned. The disc is pretty good too, so if the disc is scratched, I bought a disc cleaner too, so I'm going to be able to clean anything. So I pretty much just took everything today. And then there was a pile of like scratch stuff I put to the side, and one of the shops just gave it to me, so that was cool. How many are you keeping and how many are you selling? That's a good question. I'm probably going to keep every PS2 game I don't own and every PS4 game I don't own. And then we got some DS stuff that I'll be keeping. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. The expensive game was a DS game. Here we have Red Faction. There's some really cool games in here, by the way, guys. I have this one. What was it like growing up with a brother that is way better looking and more charismatic and way more riz? Thankfully, I was pretty good looking when I was younger. I just don't know what happened. I grew up. Have you told the story of how you found them yet? No, I haven't done that yet, Andy. I'm sort of just going through them. So yeah, the PS2 games are all from a pawn shop. I spent like $150 in there. We bought the PS2 games. I got a bunch of PS4 games, Xbox One games, like PSP games, Xbox 360, and then these are all PS1 games. They're not like disc only. Some of them are actually, but okay, this is a PS2 game. Bad example. Oh my god, I need to put some stuff down. Everything's like flying everywhere. So if you open it up, it's okay. There's like 3 games in here, multiple discs. Manual for a PS3 game. It's not even in there. Another PS2 disc. And then I think it's got the manual for the PS2 game as well. No artwork. So, yeah, a stack of random stuff in here. It's going to be interesting to go through it. I won't show you guys that one again because we've already seen it. Love Red Faction. Nice. Wouldn't be a Figsy video about him dropping a game. Wait till I pick the expensive one up. People are like, oh, well, it's not worth anything anymore. Here we have Bratz Diamonds, which is actually like an expensive game. I sell this one for, I think, 30 to 40. Do you collect games because you love collecting them, or do you see it as a business? I collect games because I love collecting them. Like I sell games as a business as well, but yeah, like I do this because I love it. It's not because I think I'll make money or anything. The money comes with it. Like most of the games I'll be selling, I already own, and just owning games sort of gives you ideas of value, so I don't have to sit there on eBay and look everything up. And like conversations just flow better. Like imagine walking into a shop, sitting there and pulling your phone out. You know, like I walk into the shop. I walked into not the pawn shop. I went to Lifeline, and I was looking in the counter, and they had like 3 games, and like I knew the prices of them, so I just instantly started talking about the games, and like I knew how much they were worth, negotiating with them, and because of that, like employees aren't looking them up or anything because they don't see me on my phone. I mean, I do it at garage sales and stuff, but when I do, this is the disc for rats. I try and like make it discreet that I'm looking stuff up. So people like, what's the guy's name? Phoenix Resale, where like go into a shop for 6 hours on his phone. I think that's weird. I've done things where I've like gone in shops and taken photos of the wall and gone home and like looked all the games up and then come back the next day and bought the expensive ones. Please, can you teach me how to be a businessman? I think you're a pretty good businessman, Matty. All right, so next PS2 game, we have Burnout Dominator. Thankfully, I've got all the Burnout games, so these will just all be for eBay. It's got a platinum disc too, but it's got a few scratches on it. It's pretty hard to see, I guess. It's got the manual, and it's got this is really cool. Wow! Wow! Oh, this is cool! Oh my god! Pre-order Burnout 5. Yeah, Burnout 5 for PS3 and get an exclusive car. They were taking pre-orders for Burnout 5 for the PS3. This never came out. Oh, that's so cool. Like it's even got a it's not a BLUS number, but it's got a number for it, which is pretty cool. Do you have Driver, the original? I used to play that game so much. Yeah, I've got all the Driver games. I've only played San Francisco, if I can be honest. Speaking of Burnout, we've got Burnout, the original one. And it's complete. The disc is pretty good. It's just got a couple of marks on it. But I'll put this through the cleaner. It'll be fine. Hey, Tamagotchi. Sells it without manual. Cool. I'm keeping this. yeah, exactly. I'll be keeping that part 100%. That'll be going in my copy. Little PS3 thing. Here we have. I'm pretty sure I've got all the Prince of Persia games, but I'll double check. Prince of Persia Warriors Within. Let's have a look. I have Warriors Within. I haven't got the trilogy, but I've got all the regular games. Let me tell you, the best game ever made was GoldenEye on the N64. What a time to be alive that was. It's sad that the remake just doesn't live up to how it was back in 1997. Sorry, I'm taking the stickers off. I won't do that because we'll be here all night. What's up, Ellis? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We'll check the disc on this one, though. Yeah, the disc is perfect. I had like a quick glance at everything, but because I got a disc cleaner, I just took everything. The prices are low. You don't really complain. So someone said black at the start of the stream. I got 2 copies of black, so that's pretty cool. Maddie said, Shadow said, what's the most expensive game you have? And can you show me? That's a hard question because it changes all the time. Maybe this. I almost dropped it. I think this goes for like close to €1,000. Yeah, but it just depends on the market and what people are willing to pay. Like, people have offered me money for games that I've turned down because they're in my collection and I don't want to sell them. I still want the one game in your collection, Shadow, and I want to buy it off you one day. So I haven't forgotten that one. Just checking out Black. This one's been through a disc cleaner, and you see there's lines on the disc on there. That means it's been through a disc cleaner and had sandpaper on it. But then they haven't put it through the buffing part, so I'll just buff it. I put it in the loft. Give me your address, you can have it. I don't believe you. I'll buy it off you though, man. I'm serious. We'll trade you something for it, and I'll do a full reaction video for you. It'll be genuine. All right, so next one we have Sega Mega Drive Collection. Probably like $700 Australian if it's got the manual. Yeah, this one's got some nasty scratches on it. Like really, really nasty. But I think I can get it working. PS2 games seem to go really well in the disc cleaner. Yeah, I reckon $700 easy, man. All right, next one's pretty cool. Shall we name the name? It is. I'll type it in chat. It's cool. Here we have Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. Fingers crossed I haven't got this. All right, I'm missing number 4, so that kind of sucks. 700 Australian. That's like 20 British pounds, right? 25. What are you talking about? All right. Thankfully, I do have this one because the disc is a bit funky. What's up, Radiator Rancid? Welcome to the live stream, man. Here we have the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. The manual's like a bit funky up here. It's missing a bit of the cover, but that's all right. Oh man, the disc. Okay, so this is the next rental copy from a video game store, I'm guessing, because it's got a sticker on it. It's got like sun faded on the front cover, and then there's like white stuff down here. So it's been through a disc cleaner pretty badly. I literally only played Legolas. Nice. Hey, Shadow Pokes, what's up, man? What can you tell me about the PS2 game Monster Eggs? So Monster Eggs is a Phoenix title. It's pretty expensive. The last known copy sold on eBay for I think like $900. Someone's trying to sell one for like 4,000, but I don't think he'll get that. Hey, Gimmick, what's up, man? Hi, Figsy. Is this the same stream as on Twitch? Yeah, it's the same stream on Twitch. I think it's on Facebook too. He was the meta. Legolas is my favorite Lord of the Rings character. I didn't play the games, but I just loved him for the movies. When I was at school, we used to play like Lord of the Rings, like you play cops and robbers. We played Lord of the Rings in my school, and I like would run around with like an archery bow, pretending to be Legolas. All right, I got a cool one here. Here we have Ratchet and Clank 2, Locked and Loaded. I don't know why that just came back to me. Hey, Moon, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Yeah, this one doesn't got a manual. Hopefully the disc is good. Why is it so expensive? So this is talking about Monster Eggs. And it's just because it's a Phoenix game. Like, Phoenix games are bad. They didn't get high releases. They're rare. Like, I wouldn't be paying much for it unless you're going for a full set. There's no other reason to own that game. Unfortunately, this game has got some scratches on it, but it's all good. Hey, Fletch, what's up, man? Sorry, I missed your comment before. I seen it, actually. I missed a few comments. Fletch said, stash looking almost as good as your collection figs. What's up, Jared? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we got a sub. What's up? Let's go. Tamagotchi with the sub. Appreciate that. Figs, you collecting many Vita games? I'll show you my Vita collection. This is my entire Vita collection right here. I've got more games for the Vita on eBay than in my collection. Yeah, what's up, Outrider? All right, we got more Burnout games, which is cool. Here we have Burnout Revenge. Black label copy. It's complete. It looks like it's got the registration card. Oh. It's an ad for Burnout Legends on PSP. That's cool. I love seeing ads in old games. Hey, Jermaine. What's up? Hope the UK weather's doing good today. This has got some mad scratches on it, but anyway. My Vita collection is like 12 titles. I feel that. Like, I've had 10, 15 Vita games before, and I always just end up selling them. Here we have Sonic the Hedgehog. I just noticed something weird on this disc. So the disc is fine. I've never noticed this before. It's a platinum disc, and it's got the PG yellow rating. That looks funny to me. I guess I don't collect platinum games. So I don't really notice them, but it's snowing in London. Yeah. I was watching the Chelsea game this morning, and it was like 2 degrees, so that's crazy. I got up at 5 o'clock to watch the game. And they won. Still a Champions League team. What is your favorite PS2 game? Dark Cloud. Always. Easy question. All right, next one. I think this is for the collection because I don't have it. Here we have Perfect Ace Pro Tournament Tennis. The disc looks pretty good, so might have to give it a quick buff, but I think that one will go on the collection. Shadow Parks said, "What's your opinion of CEX? They tend to keep with the market value, but they can be hit or miss." Like, I think they're pretty good with market value. They're better than like GameStop or EB Games or anything. You can capitalize on CEX. Like, they're usually a couple of months behind, so if a game spikes in price, you can easily jump on it. I like in the UK compared to Australia, like, you can get more information on condition and things like that. In Australia, it's more like lucky dip with CEX, but they've got a really good return policy, so I can't complain there. And I don't have a CEX store in my city. I can trade games into them, so that's pretty cool. Shadow was saying, by the way, I just bought the Steam Deck. It's absolutely arse. Don't buy it. All right. This is time for an ad today, guys. We are sponsored by Steam Deck. It's us. Do not buy it. Did you get your PS2 collection complete yet? I'm not going for a complete PS2 set, but PS3 I have got complete. Outrider. All right, we got one more complete PS2 game, and that is IndyCar Series. All right, so this one's $12, but funny story about that. I'll get to that later. I didn't pay $12. Here we got the disc. It looks really good. I saw someone's video that OzCX not buying DVDs anymore. Yeah, I heard that, but I was honestly shocked that they still were. I assumed that they weren't. So like cash converters over here doesn't buy DVDs. I mean, I assume that eBay was pretty much like the only source of DVDs now. So yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, I collect shovelware. If I get a complete game, I usually just keep it. But yeah, I try and go for games that I really want. Otherwise, they're really cheap. What's up, Jesus? It's 12:53 a.m. here in Las Vegas. What time is it there? It's almost 7 p.m. I don't know what to show you guys next. All right, we'll do this pile of like disc only stuff and manuals. Outrider said, I know your PS3 collection is complete. Only been around for 4 years. So this one is Rayman 3. Some of these I paid for. Some of them I just got given. So I kind of like picked out the ones I wanted and then just got given the rest of them. So that was funny. The disc is pretty scratched on this one, so I'll have to clean it and test it and see if it works. Shadow said, "What's a DVD?" Boys and girls, everyone born after the year 2000, a DVD is what you used to watch Netflix movies on. Here we have Croc, Legend of the Gubbos on PS1. A few scratches, but it should work. I will give it a buff. Radio to Rancid said, "You're keeping the collector's edition in your PS3 collection." Yes. I'm actually selling a lot of them, man, to be honest. I've been selling a lot of the big collector's editions in my collection, especially stuff that doesn't fit in this room. If it doesn't fit in this room, it's on the chopping board. And then I'm sort of looking around the room at the big stuff, and I'm getting it way up if I want to keep it or not in the next couple of months. This one looks like Grand Theft Auto. Let's have a look. Here we have Liberty City Stories on PS2. It's got a map. This is cool. Check this out. Someone's printed off the map, like hand printed the maps. How cool is that? I love it. I love finding stuff like that in video games. Moon Dagoon has been following Figsy for 3 years, 6 months, and 9 hours. Let's go, baby. Yeah, mate, works at CEX, and he told me they aren't accepting DVDs because they get hundreds of games brought in each shift. You probably meant to say hundreds of DVDs. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, it's not worth paying an employee to scan DVDs and put it in their system because the way their system works, they have to put everything in individually. Like the pawn shop I used to work at would take DVDs, and this is legal. You can do. I'll explain this after. You should just take DVDs as big lots and say DVDs times 100, and then they would just sell them as DVDs. Where cash converters, you got to scan all your barcodes. You can do this in retail up to $100. So as long as the item's under $100, where DVDs are like $1 each, you can do that. But like it's technically like a dodgy thing in the law, but you can do it. But obviously, CX and cash converters and big companies aren't going to do that. Isn't it mad that 10 years ago I used to have to go to Blockbuster to rent a DVD, and now it's one click? It's crazy the world we live in. Like, you can't even go to Blockbuster anymore, even if you want to. The next one is SSX3. Really good game. I love SSX. Oh, this one ain't going to work. We'll find out. Looks pretty fucked to me. This one looks like it's been frozen. What is your best PS1 game? That's an interesting question. Like my favorite or most expensive or that's a hard answer. Because I got some really cool PS1 stuff. I'm pretty proud of it. Like any of the RPGs, I could definitely pull out and show you for that. Next one, Sims 2 Castaway. I'll just go with like Final Fantasy Anthology or Final Fantasy Origins or something. This one's got some interesting scratches on it, so we'll see if it works. DVD, you all know about the tracks and VHS tapes. You know what I've been finding a lot of lately, and it's really weird, like sealed VHS tapes, and they go for a bit of money too. So, yeah, if you guys see sealed VHS tapes, pick them up. All right, here we got a really cool game, Time Splitters on PS2, and it comes with just the manual. If you ever see these guys and you're selling stuff, this is what to do with them. You pull them out and you throw them in the bin. It's more weight and it's not a necessity. I always throw this stuff in the bin. Hopefully UK CEX don't stop DVDs. A lot of us make a lot of credit with DVDs box sets. Yeah, and I'm sure you will. But it's going to come down to if it's not worth CEX paying their employees to spend the time to do DVDs, then they're going to stop doing it. So. Figs, I found the banner for the other Oz box Final Fantasy Online PS4. Send me a message on that one, Fletch. Oh, this next game is really cool, guys. Abe's Odyssey on PS1. So we've got the manual and the disc. A few scratches, but I think I'll get this one working. I knew I heard you right. We wanted to make sure. That's all good right here. Printing out stuff was the shit back in the day, like cheats and stuff. Strategy guides, secrets, all the best stuff. Right before the days of the internet. Shadow has been following Figsy for 3 years. 11 months, 26 days, and 18 hours. Let's go, baby. All right, this one's cool. So we've got Abe's, Oddworld Abe's Exodus. This is the other PS1 Oddworld game. And this is cool. It's got both discs. So we've got disc 1 and disc 2, which is kind of cool to have it in a DVD case. That's really smart. I'll just check the condition of those ones. Pretty good condition, actually. And a couple of minor scratches, but it's pretty good. It's an Easter egg when someone goes out of their way to make a game complete. Damn, this one's heavy. Okay, here we go. We've got some really, really good weight on this one. I'll just read this next comment first. Shadow says, 3 years, 11 months, still don't like you. So we've got a manual for Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, so we have Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. There's like so much stuff in here. Chaos Theory. The original Splinter Cell. And Double Agent. So no PS3 stuff, even though that's what we saw. And then we've got the PS3 manual. We've got Pandora's Tomorrow manual. Original Splinter Cell manual. And Chaos Theory manual. Yeah, what's up, King Collector 9000? Welcome to the stream, man. So I'm a bit behind in chat, but I'll keep up, guys. All right, so next one is The Getaway. It's a really cool game, actually. And it's got the manual with it as well. Ellis said, just started to collect for it. Any tips what to look for? Sorry, I might have missed something, Ellis, but what system was that? And I'll get back to you. King's got a question. King was saying, would you ever have a video game signed by a voice actor? That's interesting. I haven't gone out of my way to have a game signed by a voice actor. I've had games signed by developers. Um, yeah, I think that's really cool. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but if I knew one was, local and things like that, I definitely would. Being where I live, there's probably not really going to be many. That was an interesting question, though. So back to Ellis. Ellis is asking, just started to collect for it. Any tips? And we're talking about the PS1. So I've been doing PS1 for like 2 years now. I found it really tough. Like if I find a complete game for $10, I'm gonna buy it if it's got a manual and the disc is in good condition. Yeah, I've honestly found it really tough. I got most of my expensive games imported from the UK because they were half the price of eBay. But it is a really fun system. You can play the games on a PS2, PS3. I love the PS1. Again, it's going to depend on where you live. If you're in Australia, the prices are really. If you're not in, Germany, England, or America, you're going to be paying a lot of money for PS1 games. Maybe a couple of our other European countries, but PS1 games in most countries are pretty expensive today. Moving on, we've got Family Guy, the video game. It looks really nice, the disc, but it doesn't have a manual or anything. All right, to say, I remember watching a movie, then having to rewind it after so you can watch it again. Or going to the video shop, renting a movie, and you put it in and you got to rewind it. I'm going to sell some special VHS. I'm going to seal some special VHS tapes and put them out in the wild. Lol. Here we have the Herbs, Sims in the City. This is actually a really fun, like, spin-off game of The Sims, guys. If you're a Sims fan, this is really fun. Same with there was another one. The Sims Busting Out. That was really good too. Gimmick said, me, it's Mega Man 6, OG Diablo, or Vagrant Story. I was thinking Vagrant Story, but if I'm going to say Vagrant Story, I'm going to say Final Fantasy Origins or... oh my god, I've got Castlevania Symphony of the Night now. I forgot about that. Can I change my answer? Here we have Urban Chaos. Right response. I'm losing my voice. This one I think is a firefighting game. Correct me if I'm wrong. The disc looks pretty good too. Oh, we got another Time Splitters. This one is Time Splitters Future Perfect. This looks really good. I don't know why I'm showing you the front. It's got a... I need to send this to Will for meme time. Bin Boots Sale Pickens asking, how are you getting on with the JFJ? So the JFJ, if you don't know, is the disc cleaning machine I bought. And honestly, guys, if you're on the edge, JFJ is amazing. I had a pile of probably 150 scratch games that I've been picking up with the intention of buying a disc cleaner, but I've been picking them up for about 2 years. And now upstairs, I've got 15 games that didn't actually work after cleaning them. I am going to give them a second try, so they might work in the future. But yeah, it is amazing. Most games don't need sandpaper; it just needs the cleaning pad and like gets rid of surface scratches and fingerprints and everything. So yeah, highly recommended. I bought it from the website in America. It was, I think, 550 Australian with shipping, but definitely worth it. Wallace World has been following for 6 years, 6 months, 10 days. I don't know if anyone will beat that one. Got to work, bro. Peace. All right, matey. Nice to see you, man. Have a good day. New name as requested by Shadow is Pigsy. It's Pigsy Games. Here we have Grand Theft Auto. And the disc is a little bit scratched. Moon said, but Shadow, do you have the man on Snap? I mean, me and Shadow used to talk on the phone, so I think he wins. Sorry, Moon. Yeah, this one's really cool, Grand Theft Auto, though. I skipped over it pretty quickly, but it is the original Grand Theft Auto on PS1. So I think that part would have been like $10 because I just rounded that up. Well, it got rounded up in the total when we were doing the deal. Next, I'll show you guys the CDs we bought. The first one's cool. I don't know if you guys would have heard of this, but this is Skits Mix. It's like an Australian DJ. Does really cool stuff. I've had really good success selling Skits Mix CDs on eBay. I picked up 5 and sold them for like $50 once. But the one I was actually really excited for, and I'm probably going to keep it in the car, is Weird Al Yankovic, baby, running with scissors. And this features the classic Albuquerque. I love Weird Al. My baby's in love with Eddie Vedder. Oh my god, just the titles are hilarious. Let's get some more questions before we move on. The Getaway is British acting. I couldn't stand it back in the day. I remember playing it on PSP and it was interesting, but I had fun. All right, I'll check it after the stream, Fletch. Thanks, man. Gimmick says, I got the PSP version of Castlevania, so don't feel so bad. And it's still pretty expensive. I'm pretty sure I've got a copy on eBay at the moment. It's like $150 or something. I got a couple of PSP games. They're $5 each, as you can see. I'm pretty sure this is not stickered on because I know the guys that I bought this off and they wouldn't do that. They just laminate it and put it in there. That's how you put stickers in game cases. Laminated piece of paper in there. How good was that, guys? Like 10 out of 10 for City Cash. It's my old work, but that's awesome. You don't have any sticker residue. It's not stuck on there. It's not stuck to the artwork. Like, look at this shit. Cash Converter's got this stupid sticker here. They got this sticker that's going to struggle to get off. Then you got the EB Game sticker that's going to leave like yellow marks below. Oh, fucking, okay. Good on you, cashews. And then you got shit stickers on the front too that have left residue. Yeah, so that one was Tekken Dark Resurrection. I'll show you guys the other PSP game. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. They're both $5 each. Tamagotchi said, oh my god, cute, but creepy, but cute. We were like stream friends together. So like we used to help each other with the streams and stuff. So yeah, Shadow's a streamer as well. Where do you get your best pickups from? I can't answer that because your best pickups could be like going to the tip shop tomorrow, or could be someone messaging you on Facebook, or yeah, anything can be a pickup. So what are we gonna do next? Let's do this little pile here. This pile's just random stuff. A couple of DS games. These were $1 each at Vinnie's. They were in the DVD section. I got served by an old man, so I was happy. I got really nervous because he was taking so long to serve me. I didn't want someone else to come out and be like, those aren't $1 each. It's a North American copy, but the DS is region free, so it doesn't really matter. Here we have Hot Wheels. Beat That. It has a manual. And Lego Batman, the video game. And again, it's complete, so that's pretty cool. Drakengard is amazing, guys. If you guys enjoyed like Nier Automata, you'll love Drakengard. It's based in the same universe, basically. Nier, the first Nier Replicant is based off the bad ending of Drakengard 2. So, yeah. Gimmick says the JFJ Amazon reviews have great cleaning hacks to save cash in pads and solution. Yeah, I've already been doing that. I won't be buying their products to clean them because their products are so expensive. I just go to my local car shop and buy polish and pads and stuff. It's so much cheaper. I'll just go through the Blu-rays quickly because there's a couple. Here we have Anonymous, Resident Evil Apocalypse. These are all $1 each at certain op shops today. And The Amazing Spider-Man. This was $10, but I didn't actually pay anything for it, which I'll tell you guys about at the end. And that is The Last of Us Game of the Year edition. And I did check; it has got the correct disc. Always check if you're picking up this version. So the normal version's like $10. This version's $40. Like, make sure you've got the correct disc because I've been burnt in the past and bought this version and it's had the normal disc in it. Hate stickers with a passion, right? Oh, the creepy bit cute comment was on the monkey. And here we have Ace Combat Assault Horizon, the limited edition. This was $5, so you can't really go wrong. I was like walking out of the shop, and the owner just threw this at me. He said you can have it, so I told him if I sell it for $100, I'll give him some money back. It is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, the Art of Siege edition. It's pretty cool. If anyone wants it, let me know. These days, games are $3 each. Things you demand. Shadow Pokes asks, do you collect anything besides games? That's a pretty good question. I guess I used to collect coins, but I sold them all. Like gold and silver. I don't really collect anything seriously besides games. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say I collect anything besides games. I've like collected things in the past, but and like when I was a kid, I just used to collect stuff that didn't have money value. Like, I used to collect stubby coolers because I don't know. Or when I was like 10, I used to collect business cards. No reason. I just wanted to have different ones. So I've always collected things, but like I don't have the business cards anymore or the stubby coolers or anything. Like games are the first thing I've collected that would also like then have the value associated with them, but I never got into collecting for value reasons or anything like that. I read here to Rancid said I collect rocks. That's cool as. And there's some really cool rocks to find out there. I'll show you guys this pile quickly, but I won't go through it. The guy actually pulled these out of the bin. When I say the bin, it's like, an office bin. But it's a big stack of manuals. PS2 and 3 manuals. I honestly haven't even looked through here. I don't think there's anything special. Just like, Uncharted, Prince of Persia, Grand Theft Auto, Max Payne, a couple of maps, Tom Clancy. Again, nothing special, but being a collector, I like to have manuals. If anyone's missing any games, I'll always send someone a manual for free. Just pay for postage. Yeah. All right, next we'll do all the PS4 and Xbox One games. So I'll show you guys these ones first because these are from Cash Converters. So $9.95 each. But I think I got some good deals in here. So here we have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, They had another copy for $30, so I definitely caught them slipping on this one. Because this is a new title and it was a mass-produced title, I'll sell this one and I'll rebuy this in a couple of years for the same price because I can probably get $40 for this today, but in 2025, you're not going to get $40 for this game. Here we have Earthfall, the deluxe edition. Nothing too special. I didn't have it. $10. Why not? VR title that I think I don't have. I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. I didn't see it on my list, and that's the Impatient. And an Xbox game that I think I got a good deal on this one. I didn't look it up on eBay, but I'm sure a Resident Evil game for $10. There's a bit of money to be made in this one. That's Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I like your thinking on Tiny Tina's. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you pick up brand new games really cheap, sometimes it's not worth putting them in the collection because, you can make money on them and then find them later on. Obviously, if Tiny Tina's was an RPG a JRPG that had a really low print run, I'm not going to do that. But because it was a mass-produced title, EB Games had multiple copies. JB Hi-Fi had multiple copies. Big W had copies. Amazon had copies. I'm sure you can go on like sanity.com and they had copies, and that's just Australia. I still have my OG comics and cards and Pokemon Game Boy that are complete from the time I grew up. Oh, that's cool gimmicks. Mad respect, man. I wish I had all my old Pokemon stuff. By the way, I love the Cold Fear profile picture. That's cool. All right, so this whole pile was $70. Hang on. Let me take the PS3 games out. No, this whole pile was $35, $7 each. $70. $35 for all these games. So let's go through them. We've got Deathwing, the enhanced edition. I'm not going to check the disc because these are all Blu-rays, so like the chances of them being scratched, I'm pretty sure I've looked at them already and slimmed it on. I've already got this one, but I'm pretty sure it goes for good money, so I'll give it a go. And that's Little Nightmares, the complete edition. I got 2 copies of this one, and that is Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I'm pretty sure both have got 2 discs. Yeah, they both do, so both complete, which is good. Just like keep in mind, some PS4 games have 2 discs, so you might get burned only getting one of them. Deathwings, that looks cool. I think Deathwings was Space Hulk, so that's like in the Warhammer universe. Gimmick says, I'll show him one day. Cold Feared on all platforms. Just love it. I'd love for it to come to PS4 or something. I'm not sure if I've got this one or not. Just fix the artwork up. I do have it. I've just seen it. And that's Devil May Cry 5. Here we have Persona 5 Royale. You might like Little Nightmares, short and sweet. I might check it out one day. It's just so many games to play. You know what it's like. Here we have Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Dead Space on Xbox One. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Not sure what I'll do with this one. It's Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fades edition. I don't have this, but I want the Australian version, so I might keep this one as like a placeholder until I can upgrade. But I'm happy to have it regardless. I'm keen for the Resident Evil 4 remake. So many people are, man. I hope they do a really good job on it, which I'm pretty sure they will. So we got some PS3 and Xbox One games. So these were $5 each. We've got Alice Madness Returns, and it's got the DLC code for Alice McGee. Here we have Bleach, Soul Resurrection. We've got the 25th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid 4. The Sims 3 Pets. And finally, Gears of War. This one was in an op shop for $1. I didn't pay $5 for this one. Did I say Dead Space, not Deadpool? Because that's funny. Alice for $5, right? I was really happy with that one. Here's a really good pickup. It's got $18 on it, but I didn't really pay that. Well, I kind of did. I'll explain that one in a second. It is Anki Katuna for the Xbox 360. This is a shoot 'em up. It was exclusive, but I believe it's on PS4 now. I'm not sure what I'll do with this one. I do have an Xbox 360. Oh, no, I don't. I just gave it back to Andy. Yeah, I might keep it for a little bit until I have the PS4 copy anyway. All right, so there's a story I got to tell you guys. I just need to find the games to be able to explain the story. There was a couple of PS1 games that were involved. So we had you. I think it was the Blu-rays. 705. All right. So we're getting to the end of the video games, guys. After the video games, it's just DVDs. So if you're not interested in DVDs, you can click off, because I know some people are, only interested in video games here. So I plan to do that. Actually, I've got some really cool video game stuff, which I'll show you guys all first, and then we'll do DVDs at the end. But anyway, the highlight of this video is going to be the next pickup. So I walked into, I think it was Lifeline today. I seen 4 games in the window. So, no, it's 3 games in the window. It was this one. We had Luigi's Mansion 2, $20. So this one was $18, $20. And then the big one, get ready, drum roll. I'll just show you Luigi's Mansion's complete. The big one had an $80 sticker on it, which is a bit of money to pick up in an op shop for a video game. But if it wasn't on my list, yeah, I'll just show you guys. Pokemon Black 2, complete Australian PAL, was $80. Now, I didn't quite pay $80 for it. I guess you could say I did. I'll explain how the deal went. Yeah, so, these 3, I think it would have come to like 118 or something. So I offered 100, and that was all good. And then I had like a card that was stamped, and then if you spend a certain amount of money, you get like $20 off. So like stamp my card, so the next time I went in there, it would be $20 off. And then they gave me a $5 gift card, and then I'm like, all right, I'll go check out what else they've got. So I already showed you guys earlier. I grabbed a couple of Blu-rays and a PS2 game. It was $5. So, I'm like, hey, I'll do a bit more. And she's like, oh no. And then I seen this. And then I seen The Last of Us. I'm like, $10. All right. So it was $15. And the lady's like, why don't you just spend $5 and use your voucher so it's free? I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So I then seen the IndyCar game. And I grabbed the IndyCar game. It gets better. So they made this $10. I gave him my $20 voucher,
And like $5 left. Don't you have a $5 gift card in there? So I gave him the gift card, only paid $100 and walked out with a big stack of stuff. It was a lady I've known for years, and we just had a good chat at the end.
But yeah, I was really happy to get Pokemon Black 2. This is for the collection. I'm trying not to pay up for Pokemon games because some of them are really expensive. So to get this for less than half of what it goes for, I'm absolutely stoked. And it made a nice little story. Hell yeah, I love when that happens, right? My pickups today are NHL 2001, Dave Myra, and World's Scariest Police Chasers. Nice. Do you have a favorite movie based on a game? I thought Tomb Raider was alright. Easy for me. It's always going to be... Where is it? Scarface, The World Is Yours. Best movie video game, hands down. So we got one more video game piece to show you guys, and then I'll quickly go through all the DVDs. Just going to move things around quickly, guys. That's a game based on a movie, though, not the other way around. A movie based on a game. I can't think of any good ones. I can only think of bad ones. Nice Pokemon, right? Especially for $80 too. I'm stoked. Okay, so this piece I'm going to show you, most people probably have never seen it before. It is number 694 of 1600. It's an Australian exclusive PS3 collector's edition. This is the first time I've seen one in person. I got a really good friend who you guys might know as Tristan. He's coming on the podcast again this weekend. And Tristan's been buying games left, right, and center and sending them to me for like 6 months now. And I've got a massive stack in the corner for Tristan. And I don't mind doing this. Like, you guys are all welcome to message me and I'll help you out with things. Like, I won't ask anything, you know. I go to the post office every day, so it's no hassle for me going out of my way. But Tristan actually bought this game, sent it to me, and said this is a gift for helping me out with the package and everything. So I'm really stoked to have this one for the collection. And it is Duke Nukem Forever, the King Edition. Australian exclusive, really, really cool pack. It's numbered at the top here, again, number 694 of 1600. Really, really cool. It comes with a packet of chewing gum, which is kind of really cool. Like, you can smell it too. Comes with a pack of playing cards. We've got the game. And then it's just got more DLC codes and stuff. But yeah, really cool piece. Big shout out to Tristan for this one. I really appreciate it, man. And yeah, it's a piece that will be going in the collection. I've actually been after this for a few years, so it's nice to have actually got one. I'm sure I think he got it for like $30, which is a really good price because I've seen them on eBay for like $900 before. It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Is that what it says? I'm sure it does say something silly like that. All right, so the rest of this, blah 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 blah. We need to make some room. The rest of this stream is just going to be DVDs, guys. So if not into video games and you're watching this on YouTube, you can jump out now. But if you're on the stream, I'll keep chatting to you guys. Obviously, if you got any questions, keep asking them. Now, in terms of DVDs, every single DVD I paid $1 for today, except triple packs. So if you see something like this, I paid $3 for it. I went to like 5 different op shops. 4 of them had all the DVDs for $1 each. One of them were like $4 each, so I just didn't buy any at the $4 one. But yeah, I think I got some really cool stuff. I honestly didn't really look anything up. I sort of just went off my knowledge of selling DVDs over the past couple of years. I know this one was like $40, so we'll see how we go. But we've got Gardening Australia. It's sealed. It's ABC too. If you see ABC, it's usually pretty good stuff. There's actually some PC games mixed up amongst here, and it's one of my favorite PC series ever, and I'm probably going to keep them. They're Total War games. I love Total War. So we've got Total War Three Kingdoms, which is really cool. There's some more Total War stuff in here as well. Hey, thanks for the follow on Twitch Radio. That's Hazard's calling card. I'm here to kick ass, chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Here we have the Wiggles, Wiggle House. If you find Wiggle DVDs and they're not scratched, pick them up because this will sell for like $10 or $15, and it might even go overseas, which then I'll make $5 on the postage. So yeah, definitely grab Wiggles DVDs, guys. Here we have the Two Men Collection. Again, ABC, it was $1. Pregnancy Fit and Relax. Don't laugh. DVDs like this sell really well. This is sealed. More Medieval. This is probably my favorite Medieval game of all time. Medieval 2 Total War and Medieval 2 Kingdoms. Really, really good comedy, this one. We Can Be Heroes. This goes for like $10. It sells really well. I mean, I'm not offended if you're not following me. I stream on YouTube and Twitch, so you don't have to be on both. But if you guys want to go check out my Twitch, feel free to. This one's again a triple pack. It was $3. Visions of Italy. Here we have H2O. Just add water. I've sold this one before, and I'm pretty sure it was a good seller for a good price. So I'll look that one up. Here we have The Game Season 2. River Monsters, a really good seller, this one. If you see River Monsters, definitely grab it. I think they only did 2 series of this, and it was super popular. So, with that in mind, it's probably a good seller. This next one was pretty cool. Season 1 to 5 of Angel. Again, $1 each, so this is $5. Here we have the Mighty Boosh Live, Future Sail Tours, Song of the Outback, John Williamson, more ABC stuff, Grumpy Old Men, The Christmas. We've got the Gruen Nation. This is hilarious. Angel, oh my god, good shit. I'm going to put these ones aside because there's a few of them. 1, 2, 3. I think there's just 3. We've got season 2, 3, and 5 of House. I know House sells well. I've sold it before. Here we have Curious George 2, Follow the Monkey. Found a second copy of River Monsters, or these should both sell really well. Here we have British Diesel. Now this is a sealed copy of Nice. So this one's interesting. This is VeggieTales, The Star of Christmas. Have you seen this one? Actually, pick it up, guys. VeggieTales are like Christian or Catholic DVDs that sell in churches for like $40 each. So people pay a bit of money for this stuff. So definitely pick it up. Got a sealed Warren Miller's Playground. A couple more games, and again, they're Total War games. And that is Total War Shogun 2, which I've got on PC. And Total War Rome 2, which I want to play. So I haven't got a disc drive, so I might have to like buy an extra one because that'll be cheaper than buying the game on Steam. Here we have Choir of Hard Knocks. the XPM Series 2, Sporting Nation. Again, pretty much everything's ABC here.
Northern Territory, Australia's Outback. I've had a lot of luck selling like geography DVDs and things. Think of like David Attenborough, but lower production and quality, but that stuff sells well. So,
and then we have Series 1 to 7 of The West Wing. Again, $7, so you can't really go wrong. River Monsters is actually a good show if you like fishing. Yeah, and it only had 2 series. So people that, I like River Monsters and I don't like fishing. So there's a reason it's worth a lot of money. Hey, Figsy, have you ever come across the Super Jewel Case DVD? I need to Google that because I may have. I have. I know the one you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of those on eBay at the moment. What about them, gimmicks?
Everyone's talking up River Monsters.
70 games to play, but just not enough time to play them all. And Tamagotchi was saying, Curious George also has a game on the GBA. So when it comes to kids shows, I know like shows from when I was a kid are worth a bit of money. So I sort of just go on the knowledge. If I know it or not, I pick it up. So if it's got a video game attached to it, I guess that will make my bias, my pickups a little bit biased. Well, that's everything, guys. Obviously the highlight of the day is Pokemon Black 2. This one's going in the collection. I need to go through everything to work out what I'm keeping, what I'm selling. Obviously, all the DVDs will get sold. All the incomplete stuff will be sold. But complete games, I don't know, and I'll probably be keeping. If you guys like this type of Q&A thing, we can do it more often. Even if we get some questions throughout the week. And, I'll work something out, or I just pull out a big stack of games and just go through them. I got almost 5,000 games, so even if I show you guys 20 games a week, that'll take like 3-4 years. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, I've been Figsy. You guys be awesome. Have been awesome. Next podcast is on the weekend, like usual time. However, I'm actually going on a podcast on Friday. You guys might have remembered Daryl, who was on the Resident Daryl, who was on the PlayStation Collectors podcast 2 or 3 weeks ago. He's invited me to be a guest on his podcast, the Loot Bros podcast. So it's going to be Friday morning my time, which will be Thursday evening American time, I believe. And then like midnight European time. So it should be really fun. You're talking about video games, my collection, YouTube, Twitch, everything like that. So, it should be really cool, guys. I want another rare and collectible PS4 game video. Shadow, I'm actually working on it. We're going to do another one with another collector. But it should be coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later. Peace.